In the world of Mdickie, there exists a mysterious entity that mirrors the biblical version of Satan. You may remember him from the New Testament as a hooded figure appearing from nowhere, tempting the player and even mocking God, and how he was seemingly defeated and stripped of his powers by the events of the end of the game. But what if he didn't lose his powers at all? Because unlike his biblical counterparts, the Satan of the Mdickie universe seems to reign over the entire world from behind the scenes, and his power only seems to grow as time went on. He has created plagues, caused wars and chaos, and is the one behind every single bad event in the Mdickie universe. So, with that out of the way, sit back and let's follow the twisted paths of Satan through the Mdickie universe. As stated before, the entity known as Satan in the Mdickie universe started as just a biblical Satan clone basically. Though he wasn't extremely powerful, like not enough to take over the world, he was still able to go around tempting the player with power and other worldly desires. And by the result of Jesus' resurrection, he was seemingly defeated and lost most of his powers and even influence. However, though it looked like he was defeated, the events of other games disprove this notion. For example, if he was truly defeated, then how come war spreads across the other games like SUPERCITY and World War Alpha? We meet these characters in constant conflict and their whole world is in chaos basically. And to be honest, if you look closely, it feels like someone is feeding the flames of chaos. Be it characters randomly losing their sanity or having hatred put in their hearts. But now let's forget about the fact that they might be controlled for a second. If God had truly won in the New Testament, then would any of these wars be happening in the first place? Yes, I know that wars are a normal thing in the real world, but these wars, they are always like large scale and happen for almost no real reason, to be honest. If the player had won, if Satan was truly defeated, would any of this be allowed to happen? Now, if it wasn't bad enough that he's basically responsible for all the wars across the Mdickie universe, we haven't even got into his darkest act, which is the Undead basically. In Extra Lives, we are pushed into the zombie infested world probably years after the events of the other games, and we see how much he has taken control basically. Anyone that dies gets turned into zombies and only a quarter of humans remain alive basically, and those still alive, well, they are divided into different factions who would turn on each other the first chance they would get. It's just a testament to how powerful he had truly gotten, and by the end of that game he succeeds in killing the remaining humans and reigns supreme as the ruler of the entire Mdickie universe basically, beating his biblical counterpart and beating his universe's god, I guess. So yeah, maybe Satan was never truly defeated. Maybe he was just hiding, playing it tactically and tempting one man at a time until he gathered enough power to destroy all of humanity and took his revenge on his greatest nemesis, God, I guess. Or maybe I'm just looking too deep into this game and I should probably take a nap or something. But hey, that's just my speculation. It's my a smiley speculation. Thanks for watching this dumb theory, I guess. Subscribe or Satan is going to, I don't know, tempt you. And have a smiley day, everyone. Goodbye.